Hello everyone. Let me know if the audio's weird. I've been messing around with the audio because ever since I updated Streamlabs, the audio's been excessively high, even though I've kept all my settings the same. Like, I changed nothing. So if it's too low, let me know. For some reason in Streamlabs, it's showing that it gets ungodly high, the audio. So the audio might be a little weird today, but that's just what that is. Because, I mean, I could mess with it for the next couple minutes, but, I mean, it'd just be a waste of time. So, I'll have to figure it out later. The audio's okay? Alright, cool. Because I had to turn down the audio settings a lot. Like, it was going into the red every time I spoke. I honestly think something's weird with the audio because I had to turn it down a lot from what I usually do in Streamlabs. But you know what? If it works, it works. So. But yeah, you guys, how you doing? How is your evening going? How are you? How are you? My evening's going pretty decent. Pretty decent. Pretty good. Actually, let me make sure I get up Kofi. I almost forgot to get up Kofi today. Let's not forget that. Also, maybe we should tweet out the stream. I will remember this time. Let's see. Did I get the right one? Come on, give me the link. Give me the link. There it is. Make sure I'm putting the right one here. Boop. There. So I saw Superman 4 times. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, Natasha. It's crazy. Tweeting out stream on time? That's crazy, right? I have to change things. I have to shake things up a little bit every now and again. You know, keep you guys on your toes. Alright, I do think we got a Kofi donation because I think I heard that. Let's see. We got 2 of them. Let's see. Steven donated and said, "Hi, Katori, just dropping by to say hello and lurk in the stream while I tackle some things around the house. As always, amazing work on this week's ASMR content since it's been a long week for me from college. I truly appreciate you sending lots of love and care your way." Well, thank you, Steven. And yeah, college can be quite a task. So, yeah, I hope your week goes well. And I hope all the stuff you got to tackle in the house goes well. But thanks for stopping by and lurking. I hope you enjoy the stream as you lurk. Thane donated and said, "Hello, Katori. I hope you're well and fine. I won't stay much today because I'm super exhausted, but I wish to tell you that I've signed papers for a new, bigger, and way better for... Wait, I've signed papers for a new, bigger, and way better for me and Mila. I wish to show you some photos of me and Mila. You need to send a friend request, though." Oh, wait, is that so you can, you mean sending a you mean like, on Discord, or... Actually, if I just message you on Twitter, I might be able to. You can just send it through there, I think. If I can find you, that is. I'll have to find you. But you said a bigger and better... Signed papers for a new, bigger, and better way. Better. You mean like a house? Maybe it's a house? Oh, flat! Okay, I thought it was a house. I was... Or flat, or something like that. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, Thane. That's awesome. I am so glad for the both of yous. That is very good. Very, very, very glad. No, that's awesome, dude. I think, wonder if I can just send you a DM on, Twitter. Because that's usually the easiest way for people to send me stuff. At least people who want to send images. I'll have to find you, though. But I will look for that later. Because I'll have to... No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No worries. I forget words all the time. All the time. Let's see. Cyberman donated and said, "Hey Katori, happy you feel better. So on the weekend you left, I made my first 1K video." Well, that's awesome. It was awesome. Also made fan are you for your glorious return. Oh, maybe you made fan art? Made fan art for you for your glorious return. And if you were to dress as Kita from Atlantis, you would have white hair or colored. Oh, would I have white hair or colored hair if I dressed up as Kita? I'd probably dress up if I was gonna dress up as Kita. I'd have white hair. I would stay true to what Kita looks like. And that's a cool fan art, Cyberman. I like that. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. We also do have some super chats. Let's read some of these. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oopsie daisy, I'm going too fast. The guy donated and said, "Just stopping in and saying hey. On my lunch break, stupid 10-hour shifts, lol." Oh, dang. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. But thank you for stopping. Oh, dang it, the ads. I'm so sorry. Dang it. I try to keep an eye out for those. I don't know why they pop in here. I literally don't think I have them enabled. But no, the guy, I'm so sorry you have 10-hour shifts. That sounds I mean, you're probably getting a bit exhausted there, so yeah, no, I hope the rest of your shift's good, and thanks so much for stopping by on your break. I feel so bad. But yeah, no, hope the rest of your day at work goes well, and I hope the 10-hour shifts don't feel like 10 hours, because that sounds like a long time. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Neb donated and said, "Thank you for the new Superwoman audio. It helped me get better. It turns out I caught Ovid after all." No! Dang it, they got Neb too. Dude, COVID is freaking brutal. I mean, I will say this. Oh, dang it, I have those. There we go, I fixed my eyes. It's because I did the hashtag. I will say, even though, you know, like, when I got COVID this time, it wasn't as bad as the first time. It still freaking sucks. You feel tired. You can't really speak. Fever, clogged sinuses. Your nose just hurts for some reason. Like, my sinuses were killing me. So, it makes it hard to think. But, yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Neb. I hope you're feeling better. Definitely brutal. Very, very brutal. Congo Bongo donated and said, "Hey Katori, I love the latest Superwoman audio." Thank you. Yeah, thanks Neb too for liking the audio. I don't know if it's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be as long of a series as Spider Girl. But I don't know. I felt like I felt like adding another audio to it. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do next with the series, but you know, I just felt like in a Superman kind of mood. So I thought I'd add another one to the series just to see how it would go. So I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much. Aaron Bellis donated, or Bayes, I'm not sure, donated and said, "Hey, sorry to hear about your Ovid. I missed last stream because I was on a plane." No worries. I mean, hey, people gotta live their lives. I understand. Hopefully you being on the plane was from a fun vacation. But, yeah, no, thank you for, thank you for your concern, because getting the Ovid is not fun. But I thankfully am better now. I'm just a bit tired. I have some residual, like, sinus stuff, but I tested negative, so I don't have it anymore. And, so just a bit of, as gross as it sounds, mucus and, being tired is all I got left from it. So, yes. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Where are we at? Ty Marshall donated and said, "Did you see the Easter egg in the Superman movie? At the evacuation scene, there was a sign that said, 'Keep left Gotham City.'" Really? I didn't see that. That's awesome. I did not see that. Can worlds collide? Dude, I really love this Superman. If dude, if they have him meet Batman, that'd be fantastic. That'd be so great. That'd be so great. I'd be so excited. No, I did not see that. I'll have to keep, when I watch it again, I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Cyberman donated and said, yeah, I love Shopkeeper. Wish her eyes were green. Well, I like her eyes being brown. I like her brown eyes. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, hi, Guitari. How are you and your family feeling? Thankfully, we're all better. Thankfully, Mama did not catch it. Yeah, me and my boy Roy, we're he has a lot more residual stuff than I do. Like, I just have a little bit of mucus and tiredness. He still has all this crud in his throat, and he's just like coughing, like he's coughing, and but doggone it, why does this happen every time? I'm so tired. I don't feel like getting up. The dehumidifier always has to say hello. Hold on. I just gotta remember to turn it back on. I always forget to turn it back on. But yeah, no, thankfully we're all better. Just some little leftover COVID that's keeping us a bit tired, and I guess for Roy coughing. But we're not contagious anymore. The COVID has run its course. We just got some residual stuff. Aaron Bellis donated again and said, speaking of Spider-Girl, I thought of a finale to the series if you're interested. I mean, you're more than welcome to recommend stuff. People give recommendations all the time. Sometimes, I'm able to like use the recommendation or it inspires me to do something, so you're more than welcome to. Obviously, I don't know if I'll use it, just in case if I don't. But I mean, all suggestions are welcome because I try to keep them in mind in case I decide to use them. The guy donated and said, also working a 58-hour work week. Thanks for the kind words. It's really appreciated. My good, yeah, you're working a lot, the guy. My goodness. Yeah, no, I hope after those 58 hours you're able to rest a bit, because that's quite a long work week. So hope you're able to rest a bit after that. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, just to let you know, I'm at a hotel halfway to the DinoCon, so I can get ready to be there tomorrow. So sorry I can't stay. Goodbye, good night. No worries. Yeah, I mean, you're going to a convention. that is a fun occasion. So no need to be sorry. I hope you have loads of fun at DinoCon. DinoCon. Neb donated and said, who would you cast as Batman for the new universe? Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I want it to be someone who's not extremely popular. You know what I mean? Someone I haven't seen before. I mean, to be fair, like this Superman, like this guy, Chris, wait, what's his name again? Hold on. No, it's, David, why I was thinking of Chris? I don't know. David Cornsweat? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but David. I did not know of him until I saw him in the Superman movie. Like, I'm sure he played in a lot of other things. Maybe I saw him in passing, but I didn't know him. Granted, I guess it's fair to say that I don't know a lot of celebrities, so maybe I'm not the person to ask this. But, I guess, I don't know. I just want them to pick someone who would be the best Batman. I don't really have anyone particularly in mind. Like, I don't really have, like, some celebrity that's like, oh, he should play Batman. Like, I just want someone, when I see them on TV or see him on the screen, I'm like, that's it. That's Batman. Like, when I saw this trailer for Superman, I was like, that's it. That's him right there. That's it. That's it. That's all we need. So, that's the feeling I want to get. So, sadly, I don't have anyone in mind. I kind of want someone who is, I don't know, like, that I really haven't seen a lot of. Just, like, someone who, like, we really don't know, but you know he's Batman. That's, I guess that's my opinion. Bobby donated and said, okay, hear me out. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Batman. Who is that? Let's look him up. I don't know who he is. Who is this man? I don't know much about him. I don't know. He doesn't really scream Batman to me. But, I mean, I don't know him as an actor, so I can't really say. I mean, he could play a good Batman, but upon, like, just seeing him, like, just face value, Doesn't really scream Batman to me, but I mean, granted, like he has his hair slicked in this one, and he's wearing a suit, so that looks a little bit more Batman-ish, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't really know him, so I can't really say. But upon like just like first glance, I don't know. It doesn't really scream Batman to me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, last night at work, I had that Chris Farley moment. You know, the one where he's falling down the hill? And when I finally punched out, I said, what the heck was that all about? Anyway, what the heck was that all about? I already knew the line. I just saw the H, but I knew it. Man, yeah. No, I love that scene. It's like... basically describes a good that scene, you can relate that to some portion of your life. What the heck was that all about, man? I'm sorry you had that moment at work, though. I'm sure that was probably very chaotic. Mr. Oneupon donated and said, P.S. Sorry I didn't say goodbye last week. I've just come back from the bathroom. Sorry that was embarrassing. Missed you. Bye. Good night. No, you don't have to say sorry at all. No worries. I completely understand. People be busy. So, but no, I hope you have a wonderful time at DinoCon, and thank you for saying good night, before you head off to bed, so that way you'll be well rested for your convention. No worries. Michael Starr donated and said, hey Katori, just checking in, heard about the Ovid. Hope you're doing better. Hope Roy gets better as well. Also, are you into Sonic or Pokemon? I watched a bit of Sonic X when I was younger, and I watched a bit of the Pokemon, just the Pokemon movie. I collected some of the cards as I got older, but I didn't really play like the card game or like any of the DS games. So I would say I'm probably semi into Pokemon, and I was just kind of into Sonic X when I was a kid. Probably a bit more into Pokemon, just because I did watch some of the episodes and I collected the cards. And I love Bulbasaur. But no, thank you. Yeah, me and my brother Roy, we are better, thankfully. So yeah, it is Roy the boy. Yeah, we're just a bit tired. We're just a bit tired from the Ovid. But yes. Where am I at? Here we go. Bobby donated it and said, context. He was going to be Robin, but they abandoned it, considering Dick Grayson could be Batman. You know what? I can see him being Robin. I'm looking at him. I can see the I feel it. I can see it. Now that you say that, he does feel like a Robin to me. I don't know if he feels like a Batman to me. I don't know. I don't really see it, but people can surprise me. But I see him as Robin. Now that you say that, I can see what they were going for, because he does look like a Robin to me. I think he'd actually make a very good Robin, a very good Dick Grayson. He has like that mischievous kind of aura around him, That's what I'm getting. Cyberman donated and said, brown eyes? You mean beautiful ember eyes like yours? Well, yeah, ember eyes, brown eyes. My eyes are more brown than ember, sadly. Kind of like I don't want to say hazel. I don't know. My eye color's weird. It's like a brown, but it's not a dark brown. There's like a little ring around it, on the outside of the iris. But, yes, well, thank you. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I saw a trailer for the next Batman The Dark Knight Returns animated movie. Now he's gonna try and start a Batman ninja organization. Can't wait to see it. What? I probably haven't seen... I don't think I've seen that yet. But yeah, I didn't know there was a new one coming out with a ninja organization above all else. So yeah, I have not seen that yet. I guess I will have to see. Alright, let's check on Kofi real quick, because I definitely have been a little bit behind in that. Adam80 donated and said, mad sorry about last week. I was having tech issues, having fun at a con, and missed the part you were sick. How are you feeling now? Oh yeah, no, well, having fun at a con, that sounds awesome. I wish I was at a con right now. But, yeah, no, sorry about your tech issues. And no worries. Tech issues will be tech issues. But I am feeling better, thankfully. I just have a bit of residual mucus, as lovely as that sounds. And, just a bit tired. Like, I get fatigued more quickly, like, I had to help my mama do something on the roof, and I was just helping her carry out the ladder, doing some regular, it wasn't, like, strenuous at all, and I felt so exhausted. I had to look up to hold the ladder, and I was like, oh man, am I gonna black out? Which isn't good, because I'm the one holding the ladder. So I think I'm less tired now as the days go on, but yeah, still a bit tired. Makes me feel tired. It really just makes you tired. Like, COVID really makes you tired. Thane donated and said, yes, a new modern flat with a full equipped kitchen, Italian shower, full isolation, 2 bedrooms. One will be transformed into an office, but later it will be used for a third party, wink wink. And finally, I have an oven, victory! Plus, I have my own parking place. That's awesome, Thane. Yeah, I know, like, especially with, us, visiting California those times, it's insane how it's so hard to find parking. Like, here in Ohio, it's like, there's just, like, parking everywhere. So, yeah, I know I've seen the feeling of people being like, yes, I have a parking space. So I'm so glad you have your own parking space. It is truly a blessing. And, no, that sounds Italian shower. I've never heard someone, like, specifically say Italian shower. That is interesting. What does that mean? I gotta look it up. Italian shower. Oh, okay. So, like, the one where it's like a. Okay. I've used. Well, do they? Is it just like the box? Hold on. Let's look at the description. With a flush in the floor, creating a seamless transition between the shower area and the rest of the bathroom. Oh, huh. Okay, maybe I haven't been in an Italian shower yet. But no, very, very glad to hear it, Thane. Very, very glad to hear it. Bobby donated and said, so this week wasn't my week. Oh no. But I will say that the audios were something to help during this roughness. Silver lining, one more week till vacation. Crimson Phoenix, look out, I'm going to your state. Ayo. Well, that's awesome. I hope you have a fun time on your vacation, Bobby. I hope you have a really good time. And I'm sorry you had a rough week, I guess, sometimes life gets the best of us, but I'm still sorry you had a rough week. Rough weeks suck. But vacations are nice. Iron Piedmont just donated and said, I've been on a Sherlock Holmes kick as of late, which made me wonder if you ever considered a Sherlock Holmes-style GF, Charlotte Holmes in this case. If you want some references, I recommend Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock movies and the Jeremy Brent series, tagged in Discord. But, yeah, no, I never really considered it. I didn't really ever think about it, so that's interesting. A Sherlock Holmes, like a detective GF, so, Yeah, no, I never considered it, so if I ever, like, decide to go down that route, I will know who to ask for information. Indeed, indeed. Okay, let's look at some of the super chats, so now I'm behind with those. I think the last one I wrote was from Garrick Anderson? Yes. Let me look. Aaron Bellis donated and said, listener gets spider powers, what do you think? Everyone is asking for the spider powers, but I just don't see it. I like the dynamic between, having the civilian and the superhero. I think it makes for a nice combination of, someone who, they both have weaknesses and strengths of their own, and I think that normalcy is something that the superhero really needs, and it's just, that's not to say obviously two supers can't be a good, plot line, but I know, I think I'm keeping the listener, being a nice normal citizen, because I think it helps with the, dynamic of the duo, so. I know everyone's been asking, but sadly, I think I'm just gonna keep y'all as a citizen. Kane donated and said, Batman Beyond, but with Pierce Bronson as old Bruce. All right, I'm gonna have to look this up. Everyone's being name dropping. You guys don't understand. I don't know anybody's names. Okay, I recognize his face a bit, but I don't. Have I seen him in anything? Oh, so is he James Bond? I never watched any of the James Bond movies. Actually, I don't think it... Have I ever watched anything with this man in it? I know his face looks somewhat familiar, probably because, you know, he's been on, like, commercials, or maybe he was in something I've seen, but... Huh. I mean, I can see him... I mean, from what I can see, like, from what he looks like, he could be an old Bruce. I can see it. I can see it. You know, from just at face value, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Ty donated and said, the new DCU Batman movie will be based off the comic The Brave and the Bold. Oh, Bruce will be Batman and his son, yeah, Damian Wayne, will be Robin. I'm not that happy about that part, but you know what? If they can make me like it, I won't complain. Okay? If they can make me like it, I won't complain. I'm just not that happy that we've settled on Damian. But, you know, maybe it's for the plot. Maybe there's a specific plot stuff they want to do, so we will see. We will see. We will see. Albus Fish donated and said, "Hey, Katori, I've not been as tuned into your channel lately because I have a long-distance GF now." Oh, that's awesome! She's my world, and I wondered if you had any advice for me. I visit her for the first time... Oh, that's awesome! You're visiting her for the first time in December. Awesome, dude. Congratulations. I'm probably not... I mean, I guess you can ask anyone for advice. I mean, I've never been in a romantic relationship, so I don't know if I'm the best for advice. But I guess just as being a female, and I guess of being of, you know, common sense mind, I don't know. I guess the best advice I would have is, you know, I mean, honestly, I think just probably advice you probably heard before. But, you know, I think, you know, try to be yourself as much as you can. I know when you meet someone for the first time, you're nervous and you don't want to mess up and you want to, you know, especially someone who has been long distance, you're meeting them for the first time in person. You know, like I've had the experience of meeting someone for like, you know, oh, this is the first time I'm meeting this person, da-da-da-da-da. It's like, you know, you don't want to, you know, seem overbearing, or you don't want to like do anything that would freak them out, or like, oh, am I acting okay? But, you know, I think, honestly, just be yourself as much as you can. Try to ignore all the little subconscious stuff in your head. Obviously, don't be, like, extremely overbearing. You know, I know you're excited, but, you know, I think it's important to be yourself so that they can, you know, you can see, you can, I don't know, I think it just makes for an overall better experience. That way, you know, you and her are both, you know, kind of conversing as each other, you know, just as yourself. So, you know, yeah, just really appreciate the time that you spend with her, because, you know, I've had some long distance friends, and it's always it really sucks that you can't always be by them all the time. So, you know, take a lot of photos, treasure the moments, and just be yourself, and, you know, just enjoy your time. So, yeah, try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink it is the best thing I can say. Mystery ASMR donated and said, Superman's actor David Cornsweet, hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Cornsweet, played a villain Elementary, a show that stars Lucy Louie, who played Shazam 2 villain Calypso. Yeah, I don't think I've watched those, so yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen him until like now. So that's interesting. Interesting. Garrick Anderson donated and said, yeah, Batman takes in former gang members who started calling themselves the Sons of Batman after they saw Batman beat the gang leader to a pulp. You mean in the other movie that you were talking about? I'm assuming it was the other movie that you were referencing. So interesting. Yeah, I guess I've most likely haven't seen all the all of the Batman media, even though I do love Batman very, very much. Adam donated and said, what does James Bond's doorbell sound like? Dong, ding dong. The thing is, I don't know anything about James Bond, so I definitely don't get the reference, but I'm sure it's very clever. I just don't know what it is. But no, thank you, Adam. Ford Centurion donated and said, hey, Katori, how's your week been? I just learned a book I love has a movie in theaters next week. Primitive War is the name for those curious. I've never heard of that. But no, it's cool. I hope you enjoy the movie. But my week's been alright. It's been trying to catch up on work. I've been really tired, to be honest. You know, just getting over having the Ovid. So that was a bit exhausting. So I'm just catching up on work and things that I wanted to do when I got back from my trip. So honestly tired, but I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, real quick, we are going to check on Kofi because I know we are behind on Kofi. Let us look. Let's see. I think the last one I read was Irons. Yes. They donated and said, okay, I'll be going to sleep now. Have a fun stream, guys, and please text me whenever you want or can so I can send you the photos of me and Mila. I'll also show you the photos of the flat. As for now, take care, everyone, Katori and Famtoy. Well, thank you, Thane. Yeah, no, I sleep well. I'm sure you've been very busy, and I'm so glad that you and Mila have a wonderful place to live in now. So that's awesome. So sleep well, Thane. Sleep well, and I hope you, Mila, have a wonderful evening. Iron donated and said, and if you want the original source material, I recommend the complete Sherlock Holmes collection tagged in Discord again. Let's go. Iron has all the information. So, all right. I will know where to go if I ever need it. For Little Miss Sherlock Holmes. Bobby donated and said, I had a thought and I will share it with you. This explains everything, Katori, in case you need a good laugh. Oh? Wait, I prefer the real dad jokes. I said the real dad jokes. Perfection. Power Rangers. Let's go. Dude, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers will never disappoint me. Never. Never, ever. Let's go. It's Dick Desu Oh, it's Dick Desu. All right. It's Dick Desu donated and said, due to my job changing their holiday PTO policy to use it or lose it, I get to take the entire month of October off from work, going home to Cali and traveling to Italy. That's, dude, Dick Desu is just going. And also, Dick Desu, I saw the photos that you sent on Kofi of your travels, and that looks awesome. I'm so glad you're having a lot of fun. At least I think, yeah, that's so cool. Were these all the way back from April? Yeah, it says these were sent in April. I don't know, I must have missed these. Or maybe, have I already seen these? I don't know. I don't know. You've sent a lot of photos, but that looks like a lot of fun. So I'm glad you're having a fun time. And I hope you have a fun time with your whole month off. That's crazy. That is crazy. A whole month off. Man, I gotta get Dick Desu's job. Neb donated and oh, so this is a dialogue between Clara and Calamity. So let's see. Alright, so Clara is Spider-Girl, so Spider-Girl and Calamity. Calamity, please don't make Superwoman a host. Oh, wait. Calamity, please don't make Superwoman a host. Already tried. Wait, and did you reject her? Her body rejected me. She's that powerful. It's never happened like that before. I can just imagine Calamity just being like, you know what? I kind of just want to ride on Superwoman for a minute. And then, like, she, like, can't take it. She's like, I gotta get out of here. This body's gonna kill me. Now, that would be an interesting story. Let's see, Shugo donated and said, I've been watching a lot of Conan and really love his city background. Yeah, Conan's awesome. I know you said that's what inspired you to make your talk show background. Yeah, I love Conan, man. Yeah, it did. It's super fun looking. Is there a chance you could make one for your normal live streams as well? You're my favorite talk show host, by the way. That'd be kind of funny. I guess, though, the only thing is like, my model would be pretty far away from the screen. So, like, I wouldn't be as close. I mean, I guess I could just do like a close-up, or I could make a different background, almost like he had like city lights behind him, right? Like fake city lights. I'm trying to remember. It's been such a long time. But yeah, if I ever decide to upgrade this, maybe I will have it be inspired by Conan once again, the man himself. Dude, I hope one day I can meet Conan. That would be like a highlight of my life. He's such an awesome dude. Awesome, awesome dude. Garrick Anderson donated and said, Damien to me just acts like a snob with skills. Yeah, I mean, he's just really not. I mean, I know there's like different versions of Damien depending on what you're watching, and some are worse than others, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Damien. I just really don't like him. I don't know. I mean, if you do, you know, it's fine. It's, you know, I don't know. It's okay. Just not for me. I just, why are they using him in the movie? Why can't we have like Dick Grayson or Jason Todd or Tim Drake? There's like, they're right there. They're right there. But I don't know. Aha! I see it. Get away, ads. I saw it try to pop up. Get out of here. Mitch donated and said, "Guy I know at work says he doesn't know who Samuel L. Jackson is. Then I just said, have you watched any action movie ever? He's the black guy. Okay, I don't know who Samuel L. Jackson is either." Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I know this guy. I just don't know his name, but I recognize his face. Okay, yeah, I know this guy. All right, I gotta like remember this. I do not know celebrity names. Samuel L. Jackson. I'm just saying it as I'm staring at his face so I can remember. This is Samuel L. Jackson, Katori. Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. This guy with the glasses. Guy with the glasses. Also, the guy who played in the Marvel movies with the eye patch. I didn't watch the movie, but I know that he was that character. So. I'm probably just like the guy at your work, dude. I'm like, who is that? If he gave me a photo, I would know who he was. But anywho. Neb donated and said, "The only time I ever liked Damien was in the Harley Quinn animated series, and he was just a goofy teenager and I found him likable." I mean, yeah, like he just seems like a bratty teen, so like he doesn't seem as unlikable, but like in every other media, he's just, I don't know, I do not like him. I had a friend who really liked Damien and I just couldn't get it. I wasn't gonna burst her bubble and, you know, tell her how much I disliked him. I was like, you know, you do you, but I just don't see the appeal. And there's so many other good Robins. So why are we focusing on this one? I don't know. Probably just because it's like Batman's son, right? Like it's definitely, that is a very, like, that plot line could take you places. But, you know, I don't know. The true son of Batman for me is Dick Grayson. But anyways. Ty donated and said, "Will you remember me in a week? Yes. Will you remember me in a month? Yes. Will you remember in a year? Yes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Forgotten me already?" What do you mean? Oh, you mean like, listen, knock, 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 who's there? No, Ty, I would never forget you. I would never forget you, Ty. It is impossible. Honestly, my memory is so good, it's actually impossible. I remember lots of things. Where are we at? I've lost my place. Where am I at? Dick Desu donated and said, "Honestly, by week 3, I will go stir crazy from not doing anything. Those pics were from Japan/Thailand. I'll send some of Germany and New Zealand when I can." Oh, that's awesome, dude. Dude, I'm getting to see the whole world through Dick Desu. He's just going everywhere. That's awesome. I'm sure you're having a marvelous time, Dick Desu. A marvelous time. Let's see. Adam 80 donated, said, "I don't know if you did the skit last week because of COVID. I missed it." Oh, I just read it. I didn't do the actual skit, but I can do it now since I didn't do it last week. I just read through it. So this is Neko and Supergirl, right? In the cucumber. So Neko's like,
"So your weakness is kryptonite?"
"Yep."
"A green rock?"
"Yep."
"Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, but a green rock brings you to your knees?"
"You know, I wouldn't talk if I were you, Catgirl."
"What are you talking about?" What are you doing with that?"
"In the honor of the late Hulk Hogan, Neko, you should eat your vitamins, say your prayers, and have a cucumber."
Well, you know, what the Undertaker says.
What?
"I don't like cucumbers."
Neko does not like cucumbers, I guess. I feel like if you chopped it up she would like eat it. Like if you like chopped it up into slices and then like put like a little ranch dressing next to it, she would like think like, oh, it's like nacho chips, and she'd eat it. But like if you had it like as a full cucumber, she'd be actually terrified. Bobby donated and said, so I heard you're a fan of Conan. Indeed I am. Then perhaps you might know of this clip. I probably do. Which one is it? Yes, I do! I know this clip! Yes, let's go! I wasn't actually expecting this clip, but I'm so glad it was sent. Let's go. Let's go. I do know of that clip. That's awesome. I love Conan. I love Conan. He's such an awesome dude. Shogo donated and said, I read something that said the slightest thing a man can do is know how to cook, and I was wondering if that's true. That's not true. It's just the life skill. Know how to cook for yourself. You know, it'll probably help you in the long run. I mean, I think anyone, honestly, sometimes I know a lot of people, whether they're female or male, who actually just don't know how to cook. But honestly, knowing how to cook is also just pretty cool. So I wouldn't describe it as that, but I would say that you know, I don't know. I think it almost like, it seems like, what's the adjective I'm looking for? I don't want to say special, but like if someone like cooks a meal for you, it feels really nice. It's like, oh wow, thank you so much. You know, it's like it's a very personal thing. And you know, I think it also just adds on if someone has like good life skills, you know, as a partner. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's just a really nice I don't know, just it feels I can't think of the word. I had it in my head and I freaking lost it. But no, yeah, no, I think it's just a really nice solid life skill. So I yeah, I wouldn't call it that. Oh my gosh. I've heard people say that before though, so that's kind of funny. Oh, Dick Dusty sent some more photos. Whoa! Well, that's really cool. Dude, he's seeing the world. That's crazy. Let's go. Shoot, I lost my place. Where am I at? Okay, the last one I read was ties. Oh, he's Mace Windu! Duh. Sorry, with his glasses, I didn't recognize him. Man, I'm dumb. Everyone's in the chat like, Mace Windu! Samuel's Mace Windu! And I'm like, oh shoot. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Anyways. I just didn't know his name. I mean, if I'd see his face, but anywho. Trenchman donated and said, could you please do an audio where a little fairy gets trapped in a spider web and a human, we, camping in the woods, helps her and she decides to stay with them for the night, please? That is very specific. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I'll do specifically, but I mean, I've considered doing like, whether they're nymphs or fays or fairies, so I have considered doing that in the past, so we might have a fairy audio eventually. I don't know if it'll be that specifically, but I shall keep your suggestion in mind. So thank you very much. You know, sorry, hold on. COVID may be gone, but the dry throat is still here. Much better. Mitch donated and said, whenever my local priest speaks of compassion, I always think of my mate Richard Head, who's got terrible luck for nicknames. Again, I'll keep, if you're name dropping certain people, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it seems he's an Irish playwright and bookseller. Yeah, I don't know. People be giving me these references and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm sure it's very clever, Mitch. Wait, is this like some innuendo? Someone's like, reminder, this is a wholesome stream. No innuendos, Mitch. Okay, we're keeping things wholesome here, if that's what's going on here. Your final warning, literally no more innuendos. We're not doing that here. Garrick Anderson donated and said, what if Batman took in somebody who kind of turned out like Alfred? He was raised in a fine home, did some time in the special forces, doesn't want to, unalive, but he is afraid to cross the line in defense. Wait, so Batman took in someone who turned out like Alfred? Oh, what if Batman took in someone who's kind of like Alfred? I mean, honestly, Batman takes in all the kids. Batman takes in all that's what the whole Batman family is, right? He took in Dick Grayson, then you have Jason Todd, and then you have Tim Drake, and then obviously his son. So, honestly, yeah, I mean, Batman he'll mentor all of them, and his Bat family will just continue to grow. Continue to grow. Ty donated and said, that reminds me, in August 27th, it will be 3 years since you called me Smeet. Really? I'm so glad I've kept it, Ty. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know why I was, like, calling you Smeet. It was some weird thing that was going on, so I'm glad I have not done that in years. I've been really good. Whoopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisies. I am losing my... Okay, there are ties. There's ties. All right, let's scroll down. Neb donated and said, Dick Desu should work for National Geographic. Honestly, yeah. He's been everywhere. He's been everywhere doing He's just... The man is going to see the world, I guess. He's going to go to every country. So, but, no, yeah. I mean, I don't even have to travel. I'm just like, hey, Dick Desu, can you just share me some photos of your travels? And it'll be like, I was there. So, yeah, work for National Geographic, Dick Desu. Just, that'll be your new job. Do, 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 do. Oh, whoops, it is. Why are you guys... Oh, there it is. I was like, why is Kofi not loading? And it's because I'm not clicking on the right tab. I'm being so dumb. Let's see. We have something from Babe. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, he said. So it's Neko and Superwoman. Wait, Neko? Oh, N is Neko, S is Superwoman, and M is me, which is Bobby. So I guess M is Bobby. We're just gonna do Bobby in a deeper voice than my voice, because that's all I can do. Sadly, despite having a very wide range, I have yet to imitate a male voice. But anyways. So Neko starts this off. It says, petting a gold ship. Okay. Neko's petting a gold ship.
Aw, such a big softy you are. Come on, Clarissa, why don't you pet her?
I'm fine, Neko. I just don't want to risk it. Call it being superstitious and all.
Why? I mean, Katori thinks that she could easily handle him.
Neko, Superman's record with horses is 0-1.
Oh. Fair.
Oh wait, petting gold. Wait, is this petting a? Are you talking about a horse? It says petting gold ship. So, is gold ship a name of a horse? I'm just making sure I'm not misunderstanding. Gold ship. Hold on. Oh, okay, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the heck? I thought it was petting a actual ship. I was so confused. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Okay. I got a little confused in the second half, but I understand now. Yeah, I don't know. It says, if you know, you know. I did not know. Very clearly, obviously. Where did I put my root beer? I have a root beer. I like root beer a lot. And so I was so glad when I was able to obtain one. That was probably the hiss that people heard at the beginning. I was uncapping my root beer. But I also have water. Water is also very good for you. So. Mitch donated and said, GF says she's bringing in a swear jar tomorrow. Thought, uh-oh, I'm going to lose so much money to that. I'm going to feel like open wallet surgery on my bank account. Pray for me. Well, you just got to train yourself, Mitch. Just got to train yourself. But, as always, I will pray for anyone. Just got to ask. Yeah, it's so funny. I've ever since I was, I don't know, it's just how I was brought up, and I guess it's just the way I live, but I don't really swear, like, at all. And so it was funny, I had this one friend at the time, I don't really talk to them much now, but they would swear all the time. So, and it was funny, because after they hung out with me for a while, they're like, I'm not swearing, they're like, I'm hanging out with you too much, because I'm not swearing anymore. I'm like, is that a bad thing? And, you know, they always laughed at my slang that I would use, you know, instead of swear words. They find it so hilarious. Yeah, no. So they were also the ones who, like, they had a sailor's mouth, you know what I mean? So they used every word in the book. And but yeah, when I used the word skid, when I would call someone a skid mark when I got mad, like, that was the line that was crossed. Like, that was, like, unbelievable that I would say, like, oh man, don't say that. I thought that was so funny. I'm like, you can, I can just hear their voice. But, yeah, no. I don't know, it just reminded me of that for some reason. Garrick Anderson donated and said, ever thought of doing a DC alien GF besides Superman, like Lobo or someone from Planet Apocalypse? Maybe someone from one of the Lantern Corps. I don't know. If I'm gonna do anyone from DC, it'd probably be a Martian, like, you know, like Miss Martian, like McGann. I thought she was cool, so, you know, probably someone like her, probably. What? Sorry, I saw Natasha's comment. Katori, I need you to pray for M&M's to use my crafting scissors to cut tortillas. Tortillas? I can't. That is, like, unforgivable. But no, Natasha, I will pray for her. That is a very worthy prayer. That needs to stop. Or she needs to learn not to do that. I will pray for an M&M. Don't you worry. Allie donated and said, Terry McGinnis from the Batman Beyond timeline is Bruce Wayne's son. Terry? Really? Wait, what? Terry from the Batman... Okay, Batman Beyond. I know what that is. Wait, what? Someone's Batman Beyond or Batman after his anime... Who? Wait. I didn't think he... Was he actually his son? Did I miss that part as a kid? How did I miss that? He is! Oh my goodness! How did I miss this as a child? I guess, like, when I was so young when I was watching this, I just really wasn't paying attention. I just thought, like, he was, like, another Robin, like a successor or something. How did I miss that? I feel like, I mean, like, it makes sense. It makes absolute sense. But I did not know that. Is the second Batman who operates in the future following his father, Bruce Wayne's retirement. That is crazy. How did I not know that? I mean, I don't know how I didn't know that. That's crazy. I feel like it's crazy because I should have known that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Mr. Shmi said, I always pronounce tortillas with the L just to annoy Spanish-speaking people. Hey, I do it myself. My great-grandpa, you know, he was more Polish. He would call them tortillas. And my mom would be like, Grandpa, no, it's tortillas. And you know, and he was like, oh, so, you know, give me some tortillas. And so even I know the tortillas because, you know, I have like the side that would call them tortillas and I have the side that would call them tortillas because, you know, my grandma would make homemade tortillas, you know, on the Mexican side. And so even now and again, I'll still call them tortillas. I'm like, all right, let's get them tortillas out. It just makes it funny, you know. It is always funny. Well, let's check on Kofi. We're definitely behind on Kofi. Oh my goodness. That was a hiccup. Cyberman donated and said, oh, this is Cora the Witch and Cyberman, I'm guessing, that are speaking. So Cora the Witch says, hey Sai, time for lunch. Sai says, okay, just let me clean this shiny new purple box. Stares uncontrollably. So, I guess he's staring uncontrollably. And then Cora says, oh, what box? Then panics and, okay, I guess this is the action. Then panics and snaps her fingers and turns Sai into a chibi. Then Sai says, hey, what's that for? Trust me, Sai, I'd rather have you in my arms than worry about that box. Well, I mean, hey, don't go rummaging through Cora's stuff. You just don't know what you're gonna find. It's probably for the best that she incapacitated you, to be honest. Oh, cool! Dick Desu sent more stuff. Oh my gosh! Did you visit the Hobbit house? Is this the actual Hobbit house? Did this man visit the Hobbit house? Oh, that is so cool. He's standing in the doorway, you guys. He made it. That is so cool, Dick Desu. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anywho. Shugo donated and said, I found this ultra cute pic of Superman flying Lois around Metropolis at night and I just loved it. Is there a chance of a superwoman sweeping listener off their feet and flying them around at night? Audio maybe. She could even fly them through the McDonald's drive-thru. That'd be funny. Yeah, there's totally a chance of that. There's totally a chance of that. I don't see why not. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like the photo. That's cute. But yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, yeah, Superwoman flying you around the city, stopping through a drive-thru. Sounds pretty good deal to me. That is true, Kokiri. He's like, Kotori, we're barely 5 feet, so hobbits aren't that far off. That's why I was excited. I love hobbits. They're cute. I like hobbits. They're like my people. Let's see. Gary Anderson donated and said, how would you do a Martian GF like personality, etc.? I'd probably do it a little bit similar to McGann's, but not like as peppy. I don't think I want her to be extremely peppy, just kind of like curious as to like what human life is. Probably more of a gentle personality, but you know, a bit more, just less peppy. Just less peppy. That makes sense. Ty donated and said, what do you call a neighborhood Lego celebration? A block party. You know what's so funny? We recently just watched the Lego movie. So now I'm thinking of the song, Everything is Awesome. I love the Lego movie. That's cute, Ty. Sadly, Mr. Smee, I do not have big hairy feet, so I won't be able to play off a hobbit in that regard. I'll have to, like, you know, just, I'll have to, like, make do with what I got. No, my root beer is getting flat. This is sad. Also, I gotta order more tea. I was gonna have some black tea yesterday, but I ran all out of my black tea. My black Assam tea. From India. It tastes really good, but it's all gone. My green tea's almost out too. It's like a green pear tea. I really like it. It's from the Tea Republic, the Republic of Tea. I gotta make another order. Bobby donated and said, speaking of Lego Movie, it's free on YouTube now. Also, Ernest Goes to Camp in Good Burger. Huh. I actually didn't know it was for free on YouTube. I just watched it on Netflix. But the more you know, the more you know. Try pumping it up. I think it's all gone. Are you talking about the thing? You mean like shake it? Like shake the soda? Is that what you mean, Mr. Smee? You know, why not? I mean, what's it gonna do? It's not fizzy at all. It's still sadly flat. Very sad. Man, that went flat fast. What the heck? Any whoosies. Let's see. Oh, it's a part 1 and part 2. Oh, part 2 comes later? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I can read this now. This is like a 2-part donation here. I think it's 6. Yeah. Alien, GF, and Neko. So Neko says to Alien GF,
This ship is awesome! Now, where's that button that makes blueberry muffins?
there's no button like that. I never even considered that.
Are you sure? It'd be really nice to wake up in the morning, push a button, and have muffins. Like, that's great. Wink, wink.
Oh, darn it, there's no muffin button.
Darn. So, is it ready to take off then, Alien Jeff?
Goodness no, I still have to install the cappuccino machine.
But I don't even drink coffee.
It's not coffee, Neko, it's cappuccino. Now stay here, I need to grab the parts from my shop. Make sure not to touch anything, like the gravity controls or the start button. The start button, don't touch the start button. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. I wonder if this button, what?
And the alien's like, no, Neko. She just blasted herself into space. What has science done? Where is this quote from? I'm assuming this is usually it's very specific quotes that you bring me, Adam. So I wonder what this one's from. I sadly don't let me see. If I just take, let's see. Goku. Oh wait, is this from the? Okay, I just looked up the quote. Evidently, it's from the abridged Dragon Ball Z. I'm guessing. Okay. I think that's what it's from. Alright, let's look at Kofi. I think I heard a Kofi come in. Oh, we have something from Sheffy. Sheffy donated and said, Heyo, hope you had a good week. Just dropping in and doing my part in donating. Oh, well, thank you, Sheffy. It said, side note, I really enjoyed your vids lately, especially the I Dreamed About You GF. I really liked her hair design. Real pretty. Oh, thank you. Actually, what is her hair like again? It's been such a... I've drawn so many people. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I liked her hairstyle. I thought like I just did her hair long, but I thought it'd be kind of cool if she had like a top ponytail with the long hair, like an updo and a downdo. So I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sheffy. Thank you. Bobby donated and said, I got $100 on the dyno. What do you think are my odds of winning? Let's see what the video is of a YouTube video. Oh my gosh, a dino race. That's so funny. I love it. Dude, that one in the front is just... oh, one of them fell! Oh my gosh, they're trying so hard. Man, that's funny. That poor dude that fell. You know, he was like, dang. Trying his best. Do, 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 do. Well, Mr. Shmee, I know her hair is probably brown. I meant the style. I was just curious as to who I drew. Yeah, your odds are probably pretty good then, Bobby. Oh, Neb donated. And so this is Superwoman and Calamity. So Superwoman sneezes. Oh, sorry, sneezes. So, what? Calamity, what are you doing?
Trying to see what powers I can obtain.
Yeah, nice try. It says flings her rubber hand back to Clara.
Oof, what hit me? Certainly not me. I've been here the whole time.
Just like flinging Calamity. I feel like Calamity like secretly keeps on trying to latch onto Superwoman to see what she can get, and Superwoman's always just like, man, like this. It's almost like a mosquito, you know? Gosh dang symbiote. Bless you, Clarissa. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys be blessing me. Salud. Oh, also, thanks to, who was it? I think it was Inept that gave the link. I was reminded on the Discord that, the Asterian Nendroid figurine is on pre-order. So I was like, oh my gosh. But dude, it's so, well, there's like tariffs on it now. And then there's this other like handling tax or something. I'm like, oh my gosh. So expensive. And sadly, it's not even going to come in until freaking like next year. It's a long pre-order. So sadly, I will not be getting him for a long time. I'm very sad. But I love Nendroids, so like little chibis. So I'm very happy I was able to get my hands on one. So very, very, very happy. My neck. Gotta crack it or something. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Ba-doop-a-doop-a. Scattered storms continuing this evening. Oh no. I just got a weather alert. Scattered storms. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's see. Sugar donated and said, just so you know, best girl, if you had big hairy hobbit feet, oh dear God, I hope not, that would literally be the cutest thing ever. I would fly through my wall at MOC speed, or Mach speed. I'm sorry, my brain. Mach speed. I love the hobbits from Lord of the Rings so much. Granted, I think you're more of an elf though because of your personality and ears. Yeah, I think I would. I mean, if I was a hobbit, I would appreciate not having big hairy feet. I'd love to rock an elf style more, but you know, I guess you get what you get. Sometimes you get what you get. Oh, donation from Mr. Bobby. Bobby donated and said, I can't put my finger on it, but it looks like that something is wrong with Colonel Sanders. What the? Oh, it says it's a KFC ad with like the horse girl anime. That's funny. I mean, Mr. Sanders seems pretty well. Seems like he's looking pretty good for his age. Looking like he's doing pretty good, pretty good. Oh, we have something from Inept too. Also just came in. So this is Superwoman and Inept. So I guess it's between Superwoman and him. So so Superwoman says, I came as fast as I could. What's wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm fine. Really? It was just a nightmare. You didn't need to rush over. Well, a nightmare is an attack on your sleep, and they tend to come back. So I better stay the night, you know, to fight them off. My hero. That'd be funny. She can tell, like, by your breathing pattern and your heart rate. She's like, oh gosh, he must be in trouble. And it's literally like, you're just like having a nightmare. And she's like, oh, well, I guess that just means I need to stay the night, you know? Yeah, I know, Mr. Shmee. He's like a hobbit without big hairy feet. He's like a dwarf without a glorious beard. Yeah. I suppose in that case, if your feet are that sturdy, you wouldn't need shoes. So, I guess, you know, you save money on that. Oh, Wait, hold on, make sure I didn't miss any super chats before I go off. Actually, I did miss some super chats, so hold on. Who did I miss it from? Garrick Anderson donated and said, have you ever seen Batman Meets the TMNT movie? It's funny and cool. Shredder's able to hold his own against Batman, and Mickey pushes Batmobile buttons. No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. I have not seen it, but I have heard of it. Let's see. Oh, Cyberman donated and said, so my shirt from Teespring been delayed for a month. Yeah, I don't... Honestly, I was gonna switch stuff over from Teespring into like Redbubble, but Redbubble evidently is the same company, is owned by the same company as Teespring, so I don't even know if that would be better. But honestly, I still am highly considering it. It's just I need the time to transfer everything over and like, you know, make an account and set up payment methods. So, but yeah, I don't know why Teespring takes forever sometimes. I apologize for that. I wish I could do something about it. I don't know what's going on with them. Even for me, when I ordered some stuff for myself, they were giving me issues, so that really sucks. Dang. Dick Desu donated and said, Pixar sent next round comes from Italy in October. By the way, in Queenstown, there is a jewelry store that has a licensed Lord of the Rings jewelry, like the One Ring and Elven. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Elven necklaces. Yeah, Dick Desu, I was just looking at those photos, I think, the ones that you sent, because I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He sent even more. That's so cool. Dude, that's still so cool that you got to see a Hobbit house. That's awesome. Honestly, yeah, the scenery looks really nice. Forestry. Gotta love the forestry. Oh, look, there's Dick Desu. There he is. Oh, your hair's longer than usual. Grow out your hair. There you go. There you go. But no, dude, I'm so glad you had an awesome time. That sounds really fun. I'm sure a lot of us are very, very jealous you got to go see a Hobbit house. Oh, okay. So, evidently, this skit from Adam is from the... Oh, yeah, the Dragon Ball Z abridged. Alright. This is part 2. Well, actually, this is technically a double donation, but double donation part 2. But anyways. Oh, so Alien GF says, Neko.
Hi, Alien GF.
Neko, what have you done? You've blasted off into space. You're incredibly lucky. I already set the coordinates for name K, but you... Where did you get that muffin?
Muffin button.
But I never installed a muffin button.
Then where'd I get this muffin?
Listen very close, Neko. Whatever you do, don't fool with the gravity controls. It goes up to 100 times Earth's normal gravity.
So what you're saying is, if I turn up the gravity, then I can get stronger.
No, what I'm saying is it will crush your bones. The detrimental effects could be catastrophic. You may never walk again.
Bored now. Gotta train. Bye-bye.
Neko, wait!
I like her antenna.
Honestly, it sounds like something Neko would say.
She's like, listen, I gotta go. I'm just gonna head out. I'm just gonna head out. I'm just gonna head out.
Oh, Shogo donated and said, no, your hobbit feet would only be super cute, bro. Oh, I'm glad you think so. It would just add to your already huge list of uniqueness. I don't know if you've noticed, but you're literally like a 4-leaf clover, best girl. Hard to find, lucky to have, 1 in a billion, and impossible to forget. Well, thank you, Shogo. I appreciate that. I guess if I was a hobbit, that would, I'm glad someone out there would think the big hairy feet were nice. Oh my goodness, someone fell asleep. All right, well, good night. Good night, Mr. Thomas. Hope you sleep well. Sleep well. Oof. I feel like I gotta, like, stretch or something. Ooh. I don't know how my model's taking me stretching, but it probably looks mega weird because I'm, like, really moving Like, moving my shoulder. My neck. There you go. I'll have to roll up my back on that roller we got upstairs. Ty donated and said, which dance do vampires like best? The Fang Dango. Of course they do. The Fang Dango. Oh, my eyes. No, my eyes just started hurting. It could be my lack of sleep too, because my cat Milo, my darling little Milo, keeps on busting into my room in the middle of the night. So he keeps on waking me up, and oh gosh. And plus, just because I'm just tired in general, I guess, also does not help. Alright, let's make sure I didn't miss any on Kofi again, because I probably did. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, let's go. We can just converse. Just converse for the next 14 minutes. My model's whipping her around like Prince Charming in Shrek 2. Honestly, Prince Charming from Shrek 2 is a mood sometimes. I'm just like... He's funny. He was a good character. I mean, obviously, you know, not the best guy, but good character. He's a good character, for sure. Ba, ba, ba. Gosh darn it. If I can find the energy to do this, I want to get the freaking Etsy stuff up. I was gonna get it up right when I got back from, you know, my trip. But then I got ill, and now I'm catching up on work, and I'm exhausted. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, but I want to get it up. I got all this stuff, and sadly, the company did not message me back, so I guess I'm stuck with some smaller bases for the standees, so I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do about it. I contacted them a million times, every way I could. I guess they just don't care. That's nice. So, but yes, if I can find the time, there will be standees, and there will be body pillows, and there will be trading cards that will be put up. If I can find the time. I also want to make another calendar. I just haven't. I was going to do this when I came back. I had a lot of things I wanted to do, like take photos and do things for the calendar, but haven't done that yet. But I want to add Yandere Wife to the calendar, because I think I don't know where it is, but I know I bought a dress for her. And I did buy a new dress for Valley Girl. It's more like it's almost like a vinyl dress, kind of. It's like shiny. It's very shiny. Like, I don't want to say reflective, because that makes it's not metallic, but it's like plasticky looking. It's like a pink one, and I thought like definitely Valley Girl would wear this. And plus, my old Valley Girl dress, for some reason, whatever material I made it out of, every time it gets stretched, it actually started fraying. And I was like, what's going on? So that dress is sadly out of commission right now. I don't know why, but I got a new one. So we'll add some new ones to the roster. And also, I think a donation came in, so let me go find that. Go there and spank them. You mean the manufacturers? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. Goodness gracious. Oh, here we go. This is a donation from Neb. This is from, Neb and Superwoman. Okay, we're just per usual, we'll just give Neb a deeper voice, because that's how these things go. I wish I could imitate everyone's voice. Sadly, I cannot. So Neb donated and said, "What happened? Are you okay?" "I had to fight the evil queen." "Another James Bond villain plan?" "She had kryptonite." "Shoot! I'll get the UV lamp ready and put some tea on. I'll order some food too." I should get beat up more often. You come home, you're like, "Hon, don't worry, I got the UV lamp on standby." That's funny. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I remember seeing on Facebook that this company makes Hobbit-like homes, like the big circle door looks more like... Oh, like the big circle door. Looks more like a cabin, but still fantasy looking. That's cool. Dude, I want that, a circle door. I love organic looking stuff. So honestly, if there's any way, if I ever like do a house, make a house or whatever, I'd love to have a circle door. That sounds awesome. Obviously, it'd be very expensive to replace your door, but you know. Ty Marshall donated and said, when is Luke Skywalker's birthday? May the 4th. Be with you. I figured that's when you were going to say it was. May the 4th be with you. Let us see, let us see. Did I read everything? I think I did. Yes, I did. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Ooh, papa. Dun, dun. I'm all cozy in my blanket. Oh, thank you for the rose, Cyberman. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I've been tired, actually. I was actually really tired before I even came on the stream. I was like, oh my gosh, such a busy day. But you know what? You know, I wonder how my model looks like right now. I've sunk down into my chair. But, well, actually, she looks pretty okay. I guess, thank goodness, this is a face tracker and not a body tracker. I would look very weird right now if it tracked my whole body. Oh, man. Now I'm just looking at her because I went over to her tab. Papa. I usually actually don't stare at her when I do these. I'm usually looking at chat, so I'm just like, now I get a chance to see what, you know, I guess what I look like when I talk. Alright, let's look back at chat. Yes, I'm very tired, Mr. Shmee. I'm a little tired chorizo. Or sausage, or whatever. Yeah, after this I'll probably rest up. You know, I was watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's an okay show. I know they have so many seasons, and I've always seen so many clips of Frank on, especially like Frank in Baldur's Gate. Like I've seen that clip, and he seems so funny. I wanted to watch the show, so I've been trying to watch that. And you know, because I just got done watching The King of the Hill. You know, the new season, and I don't know, it wasn't as funny as I thought as the original King of the Hill was. It could be because Bobby's older now and Leanne's not there, so it's just, you know, when Bobby was a kid, he was a good, like, he was most of the funny scenes or the funny things that were going on, or he was a part of it. So I think that that's just not the same, because obviously he's older, which is understandable, but I don't know. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was still nice to watch, but it wasn't as funny. Like, I wasn't laughing as much, which I was kind of sad about. It just wasn't as good. I was kind of sad, but now I'm watching Sunny in Philadelphia and I'm enjoying Danny DeVito. Neb donated and said, I want to live in a A-frame cabin, like by a lake with a roof covered in grass and moss, so my yard would just be my roof with a garden. Dude, that sounds freaking awesome. That's like what I want. I just want to live in nature. I just love nature so much. Like, I mean, like, ever since I was a kid, I've been, like, super big into nature and, like, conservation and all that. Like, obviously, I like to, you know, raise butterflies in the summertime. And, you know, I like planting my garden and, you know, like, making jellies and jams in the spring and identifying trees and doing foraging. I love to eat native plants and natural things that you can find. So, yeah, that sounds like a good time, dude. Like a good time. Oh, we do have a donation again from Dick Desu. I said, fun fact, almost all the plants, trees, fruits, and veggies are real in Hobbit Town. Really? There is a fake tree and some other small things. It's like 98% all real. That's so cool. That's awesome. That's good to know. That's so interesting. See, the more you know. The more you know. Bobby donated and said, wholesome fact, the Pats really did do an honor for Ozzy's death. What is this? So Superwoman said, so Superwoman and Echo. Wait, what happened? So Superwoman says, wait, what happened?
The New England Patriots are paying tribute to Ozzy Osbourne by playing Crazy Train.
So Superwoman flies away and puts on Ozzy's shirt. Oh man, this is going to be great. Says, fun fact, the Patriots would play Crazy Train before the players came out, and they paid tribute to him after his death. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, Bobby donated and said, okay, so a few episodes of King of the Hill remake was okay, but when Connie came in, it just went downhill for me. Also, it always gets funnier as the series goes on. That's what I figured. I'm trying to just get through the beginning. I feel like you have to get a feel for all the characters, and then it just gets funnier. So I'm trucking through it. I do see the potential there. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think it was. I mean, for me, I don't even think it was Connie that specifically brought it like down. Like, I wanted to see more of the characters from King of the Hill. It's just, it didn't have, I mean, I know since they've gotten older, it's not going to have exactly the same vibe, but the vibe that the old King of the Hill had, it's just kind of different. Like, it just didn't have the same, or it just didn't have enough of the same humor. I know that I could see what they were trying to do. I could see what they were going for, but some of the jokes just didn't land as much as they used to for me. So I don't know. I felt like it could have been better, in my opinion. So yeah, it's not really a remake, it's a continuation. Yeah, you're right, Iron. So I guess like as they continued it in this season, I don't know, it just wasn't as funny. I feel like they needed a bit more of something. It felt like there was just some things that were missing. Hold up. We do have another donation from Annette. So Superwoman says, hey, nice costume. Spider-Girl says, thanks, I made it myself. I like yours too. Thanks, my mom made it for me. That'd be so cute, yeah. Honestly, that is the cutest thing. I love that. I love how Superman's mom's the one that made it for him. I love that so much. It makes me so happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the rose tie. Thank you. It's just me said, does Hank still threaten to kick people? And yeah. No, he still threatens to kick them in their butts. That's true. Very, very true. I think he actually threatened, Bill, right? Oh wait. It was Bill, right? I think it was Bill. Yeah, it's Bill. Yeah, there was a certain episode where he was like, am I gonna have to kick your butt? So, yeah, no, he does. Cyberman donated and... Okay. So Cyberman says... Oh, so this is, I think, a thing between Cyberman and Cora the Witch, if I'm right. So Cyberman says, but you asked me to clean everything in the basement. And Cora the Witch says, I know, but I forgot to hide that one. It was a very dangerous incantation. Okay, but can you change me back now? Actually, I think I want you like this for now. I got pizza. It says, yay, pizza. Now, Cora nervously looked back. So I'm guessing she looks back nervously for some reason. I don't know why. She seemed to distract you with the pizza like she wanted, even though you wanted to be turned back. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Matt Tears, and I'm gonna kick your butt. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Well, y'all, it's about 8 o'clock, which is about the time we end stream, so I'm just going to double check and make sure I didn't miss any Kofis, which I don't think I did. I think I got everything. My goodness, my ear. Oh, my eyes. But yeah, for anyone who is new here, or in case you are unaware, at the end of my streams, for some reason, somehow she has found her way to say hello to everyone before we end stream. So my mother has come down to say hello. She's been doing this for a very long time.
I don't know why you always say for some reason.
Well, I don't remember how this happened.
The reason is obvious. I must have asked if I can come down and talk to your people, and you said yes, and I'm never going to go back. You know what I'm saying? And hello, Smee. Yes, I didn't say hello to there in the chat, so hello, and hello to everybody I didn't say hello to in the chat. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I am very tired, just like her, and oh, and hello, Aaron. I didn't know you were there. Hello. You know, I did not get a chance to make a video this week. I apologize for those of you who actually enjoy watching and or listening to my videos, because you could do either. Thank you, Smee. Smee did put the link to my channel down there in the chat if you want to take a look at it if you haven't seen it yet. And if you haven't seen it yet and you watch a few videos, shoot me a comment, send me a message on X. Let me know what you would like to have for the next video. I am always welcome to try to put things out that you all would like to have some help with. So anything that can help your lives emotionally, spiritually, or even just, you know, just helping you through your everyday life, let me know. I will try to make a video to help you feel better.
Let's see, Ty donated and said, which DC superhero would you think I'd be good at? I don't know, whoever your favorite one is, honestly. I mean, I don't know if I know you've had a lot of Batman stuff, so I feel like you know a lot about Batman. But, you know, I can see you being multiple different types of superheroes.
Is there a superhero who is good at making people laugh, like a comedic kind of superhero? Because Ty loves to tell the jokes. So.
I mean, I feel like Flash is a bit funny, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't see Ty as being Flash, but I mean, he could be.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, Smee, you know, I've had this little tickle in my throat, and I've had some sinus drainage, and I keep saying, oh, I must be getting it, and praise God, it has never turned into COVID.
Yeah, I could see you as Superman. I can see that, because Superman's his favorite, so I could see you as Superman.
Yeah, definitely.
Sugar donated and said, I made you a Princess Bride meme on Twitter and Discord, and was wondering if you got a chance to see it yet. Oh wait, the video of like where I have seen that. I think I watched it when I was really tired.
I haven't seen that yet, and I really love the Princess Bride.
Yeah, I think I did see it.
Yeah, that was out back when I was like in college, and I actually read the novel as well. So I love the Princess Bride. That's a good one. I'll have to look at that.
But yeah, I did see it. It was really funny. I don't think I had the time to comment on it. I saw it. I thought, oh, that's funny, and then I must have forgotten to say something. But I did see it. No, the weather change is kind of bothering me. My sinuses are actually hurting right now. But
I think that maybe that's what's causing all my issues. I don't know.
Yeah. For the sake of my eyes and my head, I am going to get off now, because I think I'm going to go lay down for a little bit. Because my eyes are starting to hurt.
I'm going to go snuggle up with her.
And yeah, so as far as everything goes, I don't think there's anything to announce other than I hope to God I will have the time to put up the Etsy stuff, because I'm trying to put that up for forever. But
I hope she does too.
Other than that, just a usual week, usual schedule. We will have our stream next, this coming Saturday, same time. Should be 6 p.m. versus 6:30 p.m. And yeah, thank you so much you guys for coming and chilling out. And Bobby donated and said, so since Mama Tori is here, mind if both you and Mama Tori keep my mom in your prayers, all possible fall allergies? Yeah, of course.
Sure, I'll definitely keep your mom in my prayers. And if you want her to get onto the weekly prayer list on X, send me a message there too, so I don't forget.
But yeah, of course I'll keep her in my prayers. But yeah, so good night, everybody. Good evening, good morning, whatever time it is for you. And thanks so much for coming. I will talk to you all later. So bye, everybody. Bye, bye.
Good night.
Bye, bye.